This is Russ with Winged Saber Historical Fencing, and I want to tell you a little bit of story about a training hall I was in. Back in the 90s, I trained with an internal martial arts guy named Bernie Langan. Incredible fighter, absolutely baby soft. The guy was as soft as a 6-month-old baby, and he hit like an absolute freight train. He opened an internal martial arts school in Albany, California, and I trained with him until I returned to Budapest, probably about 8 months. The significant part of that was that his skill level was so high that it really didn't matter what the skill level of the people coming in were. He outclassed everybody so much that everybody stopped, slowed down, went through all the beginner training until we could perform the techniques he was talking about. But the weird thing was, at the bottom of every hour of training, he would tell everybody to lay down and take a nap. So we were training 4 to 6 hours a day. We were what you'd call closed-door students. We spent a lot of time working on this stuff. Then we went home and did it some more. At the end of the 6 months I trained with him, those people who took the rests were an order of magnitude more skilled than those who didn't take the rests. So my background as a Feldenkrais method practitioner, we use this kind of rest a lot. Neurology is not a stranger to this. They call it the spacing effect, first described by Ebbington back in the late 19th century. The advantage of taking rests is that learning and conditioning are two very, very different things. When you get out of gravity, when you lie down, when you take a rest, your motor cortex, lizard brain, is able to do 10 or 20,000 reps while you're just chilling out and letting things percolate. There is a point at which you can no longer micromanage your way through learning. To use an example I throw at some of my students, you have 30,000 muscle spindle fibers in every calf muscle. That's a lot to micromanage. You can't do it. By taking rests, you let the part of your brain that actually does vector calculus for fun, so you can catch a frisbee, percolate through and play with how to organize yourself to do the things you're doing during your training session. So when you're conditioning, go at it hard. That's what conditioning is for. You need the aerobics, you need the endurance, you need the strength, the flexibility, all those things fighters must have if they're going to compete effectively against peer-level competitors. When you're learning, do it, play with it, do it, play with it, take a break. Do it, play with it, do it, play with it, take a break. Your technique will improve automagically, almost like dark magic. It will learn for you. Have fun, go do the thing. We've got more videos and content coming, so if you liked what you saw and it was useful for you, please stab the like button, /subscribe, and punch the little bell icon so that you're notified immediately when new content comes available. Thanks, and go do the thing.